Hi. I'm Carnie. Hi, Tyler. Good to meet you. I think I'm probably most famous for being a singer in the group Wilson Phillips. Tyler wasn't born when we had our hits, so you might not know who I am. I'm glad you're here. Welcome.
Yes, thank you. When the door opened, I had absolutely no idea who answered it. She was really sweet, really, really nice, but I had no clue. Oh, I love this.
Thank you.
I am excited.
Good. In the cozy kitchen.
Yes?
I'm nervous, I have to say.
Is there any particular reason why you're nervous?
Well, everything? No.
Everything?
I don't know. I feel like I'm anxious, more anxious to hear messages.
Yeah, the way I would kind of describe this is people kind of come with all kinds of different areas. We have someone coming through. I'm sorry. The speech. I'm never able to get through the speech. There's someone popping in. How I work with this is that as I kind of connect to people that are coming through, that I'm kind of like a bloodhound. If I get a scent, I know that I'm going in a certain direction.
Right.
And you can kind of help me figure out where it is.
I do that with Kate. I love having readings done, and I know I've heard nothing but great things about this young man.
So we have that guy and that guy. 4. So a couple things, I'm getting an L. There's actually 2 L's that I want to bring up within family.
Right.
Does that make sense?
My daughters, Lola and Lucy.
Okay. There is a Robert connection on some level, and that would be that's popping in pretty clearly. Any connection with Robert at all?
My husband.
Oh, really? Wow.
It's my husband.
Wilson connection. You know, have you ever seen the movie Castaway?
Yeah, I just watched it.
You know Wilson?
Yeah.
the ball.
I just watched it in Florida.
That's the weirdest thing. I'm hearing Wilson. No, very completely random.
That's funny.
Strange. Okay, well, it would be
Well, I mean, it is my last name, so there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
that's my last name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. It took a Wilson reference for me to actually realize that I was reading Carnie Wilson, which was great. I definitely kind of want to talk about the father figure that's coming through. Have you by chance lost a fatherly figure or anybody who would kind of fit that bill of like a dad figure?
Yes, I have.
Okay. There's a reference to someone passing around a holiday, if not on a holiday.
Yes.
He actually is referencing almost like a patriarch of the family. When he talked, people would listen. Because he might not have said a ton, but when he did talk, it's like we listened to what he has to say.
Yes, yes.
So does that make any sense?
Absolutely.
Okay, who's that?
That's Grandpa.
When did he pass?
On New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, okay. Particularly when grandfather comes through, there is a reference to an incident in the car where I feel like I have like, that I share, and he would be validating this, whatever this experience would be. There's a reference.
So great. When we were in the car, we used to sing this Billy Joel song called My Life, and he was German. And he didn't know any of the words, and so it was my life. But he had this accent, and you know, it's very comforting.
Right.
It reminds me of my childhood with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's great.
That's very cute. So that would be his way of referencing to that. I truly believe our loved ones can see us.
So sweet.
Oh, absolutely. I have this energy that's been coming through really strongly. And there's a significance with this, but he's separate than these other people.
Yes.
That's kind of throwing me. If I could hold on to an object, maybe?
Sure. I have this penny.
Okay. I had a lot of interesting objects. First time I've ever had a penny.
I like that.
I love it.
I have something in mind. I also have something very specific in mind. It's very fresh. So I'm curious to see if he's going to pick up on this. And if he does, I'm just going to a brick.
It's funny that I'm holding a penny, and interesting because one of the ways that he's tried to connect to people is like through finding pennies in weird places. There is also a reference to, I'm seeing a bunch of butterflies, and a reference to a butterfly connection that he would have personally in his memory, but it's weird. There's some significance with this, with the butterflies and the memory thing. Who was the penny connected to?
To Stephen, my ex.
Okay.
He collected coins, and after he passed, I spoke with somebody else that was the clairvoyant, and they had said, he's telling you to find a penny and a butterfly.
I don't really know how to quite deliver this. He's referencing to the fact that he feels like his passing could have been avoided. What did he technically pass away of?
He was, you know, an alcoholic.
Like, he's acknowledging, bring up the second one, bring up the second one, bring up the second one. Who would be the second one that would have had the drinking issue?
Me.
Okay. Okay.
I used with him. We were, you know, addicts together.
Right.
But I'm the one that stayed clean and turned my life around.
Right.
And he didn't. And so I feel like guilt around that.
Sure.
Stephen was, very funny and had this great big personality, but was very self-destructive. And we just couldn't, we didn't make it work. We weren't meant to be together. And that's sad because he's gone and that, the disease took him.
He's referencing the fact that he's not blaming anybody for his passing. I just need that to be known. Literally the symbols that are coming through is in referencing to marriage and apology, and both are kind of coming through.
Yes.
Why would he be apologizing for that?
Well, we were engaged.
Yeah.
We were engaged,
Yeah.
but we weren't right for each other. It's too bad.
Yeah, it really is. He feels an immense amount of relief, and that's good to know.
I think I'm still grieving.
Sure, absolutely. And I'm sure you weren't ever completely able to fully grieve on some level.
Like someone you love.
Sure.
Just, he gave up. I feel bad to be mad.
Sure. No, and I get that. Absolutely.
I don't know how to process it. I don't know what to do with those feelings.
I always tell people, like, readings aren't a cure for grief. They might help, but ultimately that's an energy that you can channel in and do something with.
Yeah.
He is with you every step of the way. And all the amazing things that you're gonna do them as though he's still here. Do them because he didn't have the chance to, but you do. And that's big for him, and that's big for all of the people who come through. They don't have the chance to speak out or tell his story about what he went through. He's not able to do that, but you are. And that's something that for him would make a difference. And that would keep his memory alive in a big way, and his influence alive.
That's nice. It's good. It's a good thing to take away.
Definitely.
It's a nice thing to say.
Yeah.
Poor thing. That was really, really sweet. That's what I needed to hear. Because when we were together and we had drinking and doing drugs together, that was our time then. And years and years, 2 decades passed. And I'm a much different person now. I have to be a little more forgiving of myself.
This might be one that isn't gonna make any sense. What even is this? Someone either... Okay, this might sound a little out there. Someone either is missing a piece of their finger, or there was an accident where they chopped off a piece of their finger, or there was some... That makes sense?
Yeah.
Who would this fit?
My mom's husband. How could he know about my stepfather's finger partly being chopped off? Hello? That is so weird. And we are at her house, and maybe you should meet her.
I would love to.
Come on, Mom. Hi. How are you? This is Tyler, Mom.
Hi, Tyler. Great to meet you. I'm gonna give you a hug.
Hi.
How are you? Oh my gosh.
I'm very good. Here's the finger guy. I am not going to give you the finger.
After the reading, Carnie was sweet enough to introduce me to her mom and stepdad, who were amazing. And a lot of the information that came through in the reading actually applied to both of them. So it was great to put a face to the symbol. My mom's actually waiting outside.
Cute.
And I think, if it's not too much trouble, I think she might love to meet you.
I would love to meet her.
Oh.
Me too.
I would love to meet her. I want to bring her some cake.
I was just sitting in the car waiting for him after driving him to his reading. I had no idea whose home he was in. And he comes outside to get me, and he says, Mom, you have to come in and meet someone.
So I want to come introduce you.
Hi. I am just going to cry. I absolutely love you.
Oh, thank you.
I was just speechless. I mean, I think I hyperventilated.
You're so sweet.
No, but you didn't know.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Teresa, she's a cutie pie. He wasn't even born when we had our hit records.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But you, Tyler,
Yeah.
Carnie
Right.
is famous. She's with a wonderful group with China Phillips and
Wendy.
her sister Wendy. And
Wilson Phillips.
Wilson Phillips.
Right.
And Carnie's father, a wonderful gentleman who is a famous singer and with a group called the Beach Boys.
Oh, right, of course.
Brian.
So that's way beyond your
Yeah,
years.
that was way before, but that's amazing. Oh my gosh.
I love that his mom reminds me of my relationship with mine. It's very connected.
Thank you
so
much.
You're so welcome.
You do good work for people.
Thank you. That's the goal.
That's
Thank
the goal.
You. Absolutely.
That was a really great experience. I was anticipating a heaviness and a darkness, but it wasn't dark. It was just right. Here's some cake.
Oh, you are so lovely, so beautiful.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh.
Oh, gosh.
I'm never at a loss for words, but I'm just,
Oh, come here. It's okay.
Oh.
It's good to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna treasure that. Thank
Yes. We're never gonna eat it. We're just gonna frame it.
Tyler, he wants to help people. And that's the way it should be. There's no gimmicks or BS here. It's just pure pure love and connection, and that's what he wants for people. And he just wants to help people, and I think it's admirable.
Wow, that was so cool.
Wasn't that incredible?
Oh my gosh, Tyler, I cannot believe you read Carnie Wilson.
Oh.
My friends are going to be so jealous, Tyler. Oh my God, how cool is that?
That was
I
awesome.
mean, I'm still just getting choked up thinking about it, Tyler.
Oh.
Who gets to meet Carnie Wilson on just a Monday?
Oh, you?
I know, I didn't get to go. It's not like I went to her concert and, you know,
Yeah.
I got to just meet her because of you.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm glad, of course. One of many. One of many.
God.